What is going on, everybody? This is Sam with Troops Mowing, and I wanted to spend my afternoon telling you why I think having minimum rates is one of the most important things you can do for your business. If you are just starting off with your lawn care and landscaping company, I urge you to develop a minimum charge that you are going to stick to. Some people call these a gate fees or call this a gate fee. So as soon as you show up to a property, if you drop your gate, you're charging this price, whether you mow one blade of grass or whether you mow a full property. I'm going to break down the numbers behind why this is such a strategic and crucial part for your lawn care company. So let me go ahead and share the screen and we will jump right into it. So for the purpose of this example, let's assume that you received a new mowing lead and you've measured their property through Google Maps and you've determined that it's 2,000 square foot of mowable turf area. What we need to first figure out is we need to understand a few of our key data points for preparing prices. So if our labor rate or our per man hour rate is $80 and we have a minimum charge of $45 per visit, that ultimately equates to having our minimum charge of being 0.56 budgeted hours on that property. Now, 0.56 multiplied by 60 minutes in 1 hour will tell you that you are budgeted or you are allocated 33.6 minutes for that property. So $45 divided by 80 gets you 0.56 budgeted hours, and then 0.56 budgeted hours multiplied by total minutes in an hour gets you your total time on your property. But now this is also kind of goes into the importance of calculating and understanding your production rates. So for a solo crew, we can see that if 0.56 budgeted hours is going to be our minimum charge or our minimum time on property that we're going to send pricing to our customers, we can see that based on our production rates, this would be for like on average a 4 to a 5,000 square foot property. However, in this example, we have received a lead for a 2,000 square foot property. So based on our production rates, we are only expecting to take zero point 0.4 budgeted hours or in other words, 24 minutes on that property. So the price that we are going to send out to our customer, aka our minimum charge, in relation to budgeted hours or allocated time on a property, is going to be be similar to what we would charge a 4 to a 5,000 square foot customer. But since we have our minimum charge set in place, we are going to be able to make some extra margin on this visit, and we are going to be able to get this job done quicker and make the amount of money that we would have made for a 5,000 square foot property, but we're going to get it done in about 10 less minutes. So if we break this down, our effective hourly rate on a 4,500 square foot property, for example, would come out to $80. So we're just reverse engineering our minimum charge, right? So your revenue divided by your time on property is going to get you your effective hourly rate or your hourly rate while on a property. So that's $80. But if we calculate our effective hourly rate on that 2,000 square foot property, we would get $112. And so this is the importance of having that minimum charge in place, because you're going to start headhunting these minimum lots. Because if you have your minimum charge and that's getting accepted, you're going to be making a lot of your money, a lot of your profit is going to be made on these minimum lots. A lot of companies are missing out on a lot of profit because they do not implement a minimum charge. I urge you to implement a minimum charge if you have not already. And it's not just that you make more money on a property. There's a reason why you need more money, because you have expenses. There are certain things called variable expenses and fixed expenses. Your fixed expenses are largely going to be like overhead. So if you have a salary, a portion of your salary is going to be overhead if you're not producing all the revenue in your business. Um, your shop space, like, that's overhead. It's not bringing you directly any revenue in, so it's just overhead. So you need to have a thing that I call overhead recovery, and our overhead recovery in this example is $32. So by implementing that minimum charge, we have generated an additional $32 in revenue in 24 minutes of working that we can dedicate to recovering our overhead expenses. This is a massive unlock for profitability and growth, because growth is going to require a lot of capital. And if you're not implementing the small changes in your business, to get more capital, to recover more overhead as quick as possible, you are missing out on a massive unlock for your business. I hope that this video has helped you. I love sharing this type of content. If you are a lawn care company that is just starting off and you're trying to scale up to $500,000 a year in revenue, I have a monthly coaching program that you can look at in the link below. If you're somewhat of an established lawn care company and you're looking to scale and get the resources to get up to that $1 million a year mark, I have another coaching program in the link below called the $1 Million Mentor. And I would love to be a resource for you. I would love to be in your corner every step of the way, actively monitoring your KPIs to ensure that you are accomplishing your goals for your lawn care and landscaping company. Super excited to hear from you guys. If you could like the video, subscribe. It does help out quite a bit. Thank you.